Welcome, coin and currency enthusiasts, to CoinOps podcast number 98 for January 22nd, 2026. David Doubloons here. If you enjoy this podcast and would like to be notified of future podcasts from us, please click the thumbs up and subscribe buttons below. Clicking those buttons helps us going forward. I'd like to start this live stream today by sharing with you a list of the coin shows potentially coming up in your area this weekend. So I'm going to share my screen and we'll go there. And there we go. Okay. So thank you to CoinZip for the following list of coin shows. January 23rd and 24th, the St. Pete Clearwater Coin Show 2-day show, Dunedin, Florida. January 24th, Naugatuck Coin and Currency Show, Naugatuck, Connecticut. January 24th, Fort Myers Coin Club and Currency Show, Fort Myers, Florida. January 24th, ACNS Coin Show, Linwood, New Jersey. January 24th and 25th, the Acadia Coin and Currency and Collectible Show, Acadia, California. January 24th and 25th, Coinorama Winter Coin Show, San Diego, California. January 24th and 25th, West Penn Coin Club 64th Annual Coin Show, New Kensington, Pennsylvania. January 25th, 4th Sunday Coin Show, Palm Beach Coin Club, Green Acres, Florida. January 25th, Petone Coin and Currency Show, Petone, Illinois. January 25th, Augustana, Maine Coin Show, Augusta, Maine. January 25th, WNY Coin Show, Batavia, New York. January 25th, Melville Coin Stamp and Collectible Show, Melville, New York. And lastly, January 25th, Trevose Coin Show, Trevose, Pennsylvania. And let's take a quick look at the spot prices currently for precious metals. Gold is currently up $81.80 to $4,915. That's up 1.69% today. Silver is up $2.87 to $96.10. That's up 3% today. Platinum is up $136 to $2,629. That's up 5.5%. Palladium is up $68 to $1,932. That's up 3.75%. And rhodium is flat at $10,500. So let's go back to see who we have for a panel today. Hello, panel.
Hello, David.
Hello, Dave. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Real quick announcement. Brad will be here shortly, guys. He had to work downtown today, and he said that apparently a coin collection come in, and he's got to work on that before he can, got to take care of business. So just thought I'd let you guys know. So he's running late. I don't know about Blue. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully she's not under the weather or anything. She might be out walking the dog. Who knows? So Hello, everybody in the chat. Later on, we're going to be talking about the 3-cent silver. Doug Wagner's going to give us a presentation on that. Yeah, silver and gold's on the move. I think, David, if you remember, I said I think this year gold's going to hit 5K. By God, it's
Yes.
time to get its first quarter.
I think you're going to be right, Robert.
Well, I did get that right. By the way, it did bid. It closed the other day at 94.47 exact.
Okay.
I mean, I know we was playing with it back and forth where they were
Right.
bidding and asking and all that, but I've been saying to everybody that by the charts, silver is going to go using the old cup and handle from 1981 to present. Using that cup and handle, I said measuring it on Trading Station on their charts, I said it was going to go to 94.47. I said, but that does not include inflation. So with all that said, I see no problem why I couldn't get up now. I don't know. You know, it's like I told a friend of mine. I don't know when the last time the United States government told us the truth about any number, so I don't know what inflation genuinely is.
Right.
Yep.
And with that, it's hard to calculate, you know, throw that into the numbers and say, okay, so I just guesstimate 125 is where I think the high is going to be first quarter nowadays.
You know, I didn't understand the term cup and handle until a couple days ago. And that's has to do with the graph, right? It looks like a cup.
What it is from if you go to like Kitco and hit all, you'll see it go. Yeah, you'll see it go down. In fact, I think I can share it with everybody. Okay.
Yeah, I think I can too.
Well, either one of us.
Come on, Kitco, graph it for me.
I've got it here. Just a second.
Okay.
Share screen. Okay, there we go. Now, I don't know how this is, but right in here, that's the cup right there, okay? Where my plus sign is, see that? That's where the cup is. And then the handle was over here. It was a big handle.
Right.
If you measure from here down to the bottom, and then you measured it up, it went to 94.47. I mean, I can't, this in here, I can't put lines on it like I can do on Trading Station.
Okay.
So I'm just showing you, that's the chart I used. Hey.
Okay, thank you.
How long ago was it I told you, you know?
It didn't take long.
Right. A kilo right now is $3,086.84. B1. Man, you guys, I took it. I tried and tried and tried. I kept telling everybody, it's going up, it's going up. Nobody wants to listen to me. Now that it's hindsight, I wanted to get it. Tough. Can't help you there. Hey, I'll tell you what, B1, ask Otis. He got some whenever I recommended it. He's feeling really happy right now. Yep, Otis bought 2 of them for what it costs for one right now.
Oh, man.
That's for real. Smart, just saying. Okay, how do I start?
Paulie's in the house. Hi, Paulie. Bill Driscoll.
Okay.
Hoops in the house. All right.
Hey, Fuzzy.
Fuzzy's here. Yay, Fuzzy.
Hello, Fuzzy. And by the way, Paulie, Boo, if you're 60 or something, get out. I don't want to get no more. I've had enough bad stuff. Keep that all to yourself. How you doing, Bill Driscoll? Fuzzy, good to see ya. Otis, hello. Hoop, how you doing? B1, good to see you. Always good to see my beautiful wife, Lena. Let's see. Okay. Yes, you did, B1. You know what? I just got through taking and telling Doug, if you know, that's why I have an email address. You can always hit me up and say, hey, Robert, I seen you sold a kilo of silver for X to Otis. I'd like to get one. Okay. All you had to have done, just saying. Hello, Rosebud. You must not like money. Let me know. Are you PPL or FNF or GS? GS, Goods and Services Rosebud, and it's errors to you. It's not CoinUp. It's errors to you. Let me put that out. You got it? Yeah, but oh yeah.
Robert Shaddy sent a picture.
Where'd you send it to, Shaddy? That's not it. Uh-oh. There it is. The correct, we'll see. I'll let you know here in just a second. Aha! I got it. Oh, gosh. Okay, okay, guys, the way you sent it, this is the best I can do. I can't do it any other way.
Goldback.
That's the best I can show it because of the way you sent it. Let's see, is there another one here? Nope. That's the only one I got. That one right there. If you'd like to say something about it, there it is. I heard somebody coming in the house. When you shine a black light, the fireworks glow for security. Oh. Well, I can't do it on there, but okay. I see what you're talking about right in here. Oh, wait, there we go. That show up better? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay. I didn't know I could do that. Sorry about that. Okay.
When you shine a black light, the fireworks glow for security.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, aha. Okay, hold on a second here. Okay, Rosebud, I think if you're FH, I think I got your payment. I think that's from you. Just saying. Thank you very much. So there we go. Hello, Blue. How you doing? Oh, she done enough again. Holy
Yeah, she had to leave for some reason.
snap. Okay, Rosebud, I got it. That's fine. Everything's good.
Hi, Karen. Hi, Lisa. Hey, B1.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm done, Sharon. There we go. I was having a hard time departing with. Well, B1, I keep telling you guys, If my foresight was as clear as my hindsight, I'd be a damn sight better off. But it don't work that way. Sometimes you just gotta take and grab the old bull by the horns and hold on tight, baby. How you like that for a nice little, I don't know, whatever you call it.
Nice.
Yeah, because Florida, just as FYI, with Rosebud, we'll also get out Adam's package too.
So everybody, when I listed the coin shows at the start of the podcast today, you might want to check with if you're planning to go into a coin show.
What?
There's a big winter storm coming to the southern, well, not even the southern, kind of in the midsection across the country. You might want to check to make sure that they're still going to have it.
Yeah, they said, David, Central America, Central and Southern.
Right.
That's what they're calling for. And I mean, we're Midwest, theoretically the Ohio Valley, but yeah, it's supposed to be going. Actually, I don't know why they just didn't say. I mean, I guess they're saying the mid, but I think it's going. I don't know. It looks like it's going farther north because my sister's supposed to be getting close to 15 inches of snow. She's in West Virginia, though.
I've seen everything from Texas to Virginia in this storm, so it's a big one.
And the ice, though, is going to be south of us. It's like, man, that ice, that's the part that bothers me.
Right.
I could care less if we get 2 foot of snow, but 2 inches of ice, I do not want.
Well, Doug, I heard them say 3 or 4, upwards of possibly 6 in some locations.
That'll destroy some places.
Oh, yeah, it will.
2 will do that, but you get 6.
Amanda McCarthy, sweetheart, whatever you do, get your stuff today and make certain you don't have to go out for several days, because I'm telling you right now, where you're at, that they're calling for you to get the mix of ice and snow, and that's not going to be good. I don't know is it a nor'easter there, Otis? I didn't think it was a nor'easter. I don't know, guys. I really never. I was listening to it out of this ear and working on stuff while I was listening, so I don't honestly know. Hey, Hippie, how you doing? Good.
There's talk of it if things go right, Robert.
Yeah, could be.
If it goes the right track, there is talk of it.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Nor'easter, there is talk of it. It all depends on where the low is
The
out.
last nor'easter we had was that 74, 78, guys.
78 was the blizzard.
Well, I know that was a blizzard, but this in here is. I was told this was going to be a blizzard. The nor'easter I thought was 74. The blizzard was 78. That's the way I saw it, guys.
Yeah, I know the blizzard was 78 for sure. I don't know about 74, but I do know about 78.
Well, see, 74, I lived in West Virginia, and that's when, if my sister was here, she'd be able to confirm it or not. But I can't remember, 74, 76, somewhere. We had a nor'easter, and it come down, and it backside, and it took and dumped. I mean, we got probably 8 foot of snow.
Yeah.
Where we live.
Wow.
Right, B1, between 8 and 14 inches in Ohio. The farther north you go, the less it's supposed to be. The farther south, which is where I'm at, it's supposed to be more. But I don't know. And Brad, if he's here, he's in the chat only. He's not here right now. Fuzzy, he's okay. He's doing a deal. I know, right, Rosebud? Yeah, I had some friend, my sponsor, he got a hold of me for my 18-year anniversary for my sobriety. He wants to get me a coin. And yeah, 68 degrees. He was sitting there. He's like, man, we got coats on him. I said, shit, I said, that's short for up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, could you imagine the nice 70 degrees, David? We'd have to wear t-shirts and shorts, you know. Well, that's bathing suit weather.
I think our high tomorrow is going to be minus 15, I believe. So
Wow. It's okay, Fuzzy. Don't worry about it. Nobody's missing him right now. Do you notice how calm everybody is? Blood pressure down.
Yeah. Didn't have to use this at all.
And yeah, no bullshit cards have come out yet.
Hey, David, 15 below is stay inside weather, buddy.
Yeah, that's nasty.
You know what? When we was young, though, Doug, it wasn't. Come on.
Well, I know it, but it's just the older we get, the colder we get, I reckon.
When I took, and I remember when I was young, guys, I remember when we had that 50 below zero here in Cincinnati area. And I said, nope, that's the one of the only times I ever stayed in, and I never went to work.
Yeah. I had a rough time. When I got that cold, I had a lot of trouble with my furnace because I was burning fuel at the time.
Well, see, mine gelled up too, Doug, and we had to take and put electric tape around it all the way to the tank, and then it just was warm enough to keep the tank where it dropped some down.
Wow.
And we was able to run it that way. But it took us probably 3 hours to get that electrical tape on there because me and a friend of mine, he was helping me. We could only go out and work maybe 5 minutes. And then, and that's what, I mean, you're talking completely bundled up, gloves and everything. Still, we could only handle about 5 minutes, come back in and warm up while the other one would take us. And this still took us close to an hour or so to take into wrap because we probably had 20 foot, 15, 20 foot of pipe to wrap with heat tape.
Yeah, I had mine wrapped too, but it still froze. I eventually had to take a like a little torch thing and warm it up. That's the only way we get it going. But it was bad.
Well, I guess I caught mine soon enough, Doug, because they say once I put that heat tape on it, you know, the electric heat tape, it would take and it heated up enough of it to keep even the tank, you know, it would knock it down.
Yeah.
And where I had my tank was sort of kind of blocked off of the wind and stuff. It wasn't out in the open. I had it in the corner of my
also too.
What's going to come first, guys? 5,000 gold or 100 silver? That's a damn good question, Amanda, because either one can happen in one day with the prices where they are right now. It's not hard for silver to jump $5 an ounce, and it's not hard for gold to jump $100 an ounce. So it could be any of them. Hold on, let's see here. Heads is gonna be gold, tails is silver. It says tails, silver. That's what the dollar says. It says silver, baby. And I mean, that's about as close as anybody's going to get. Hey, by the way, that's a scientifically well-proven financial advice right there. That's right, Amanda. Yep, see, you're thinking the same way I am. Oh, blue. By the way, look what I picked up, honey.
Whoa! You know I'm going to want that sucker.
I know, right?
Oh, man.
The only reason I even picked it up, you can thank Florlina. She says, oh, Blue will love that. Get it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a no. Yeah. I don't care. She said she wants that stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Egyptian.
Yeah. They're like remakes of Egyptian things.
Hold on, Robert.
Super cool, Robert. And thanks, Florlina. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's Anubis.
Mummy, hieroglyphs.
It's Anubis. Yeah. Anubis is the dog faced.
Okay.
Yeah, Anubis is in the middle there. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, B, that reminds me, Monday I was bidding on an Egyptian coin and
yeah.
I didn't end up with it
for
some reason.
No, you didn't. I was like, I'm so glad I made it in time to get it.
I'm glad you got it. Glad you got it.
Love that kind of stuff. What was it, Derek
He
Handel?
was on a drilling rig, B1. Ouch. That's all I got.
My dad did that.
Well,
My dad did.
I don't know if that drilling rig was out there on the water or not, but if it was, it's like the water. Because we live just north of the Ohio, and I've been down the Ohio River. Well, that one year that we're talking about, the blizzard there, Doug, the Ohio River, remember it froze over and they was driving both wagons across it?
They done it in 81 too, didn't they? Didn't it freeze like that in 81 too? Something like that.
I don't remember. I thought it was about, I thought when it froze over, I thought it was like 74 or 70 something.
I've seen pictures of it.
Yeah, because I remember on the news, Channel 5 or 19, whatever, they were showing the VWs. And I remember us kids, we walked down there to look at it. It was pretty neat. I mean, I've never walked across it. I was too young, but I have walked on. Yeah, I walked on the Ohio River. I'm going to leave it at that.
I'm not a fan of walking on ice. It just, when it cracks and goes all the way across, it's an eerie feeling.
Well, I didn't want to go too far out because it is a river, and even though they was driving Volkswagens across it, I still didn't trust it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Panelists, do you believe that as metals get higher, stackers or investors will default on Grisham's law as acceptance of metals as money continues to go along with it? Okay. Anybody want to answer that? Anybody have a clue? I got my answer already. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Robert, I did a lot of homework. That's why I was late.
That's okay.
That's exactly what's going on, you guys.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
Do it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to read my disclaimer first. Okay. Unless you put it in the description. I am not a licensed financial advisor. This report is for informational purposes only. It should not be considered financial, legal, or tax advice. This is my own opinion. Please do your own research. Okay, with that said. Okay, come Monday, you guys, there's something big happening. I don't know if any of you know about it. This is the new banking rule. It goes into effect Monday morning on January 26, 2026. It got passed in Switzerland, Basel, Switzerland, behind closed doors. It is a signed regulatory mandate. The Bank of International Settlement, or BIS, the central bank of central banks, which is the head of the Federal Reserve. It has implemented Basel III, and it will change everything we have known for at least 40 years. The banks have been selling unallocated gold and paper. This has allowed the banks to manipulate the price, selling billions they didn't own, which keep the price down. The new rule changes a specific metric called the net stable funding ratio. This makes holding paper money expensive, not fiat currency. I'm talking about paper gold. Okay. It penalizes the banks for holding short positions, forcing them to make a choice: either buy and hold the physical or get out of the market entirely. This was passed to inhibit another 2008 crash. The cost to manipulate the price just skyrocketed. It used to be free to suppress silver. Now it costs a fortune. This reclassifies gold and silver to a tier 1 asset, and it becomes the risk-free capital, and it makes the same as holding physical cash or U.S. treasuries. Previously, it was risk-free capital, and they would sell gold to suppress it. Now the rules have changed to incentivize them to buy it to strengthen their balance sheet. They have moved from suppression to hoarding the asset. The biggest sellers become the biggest buyers. The price sets itself like glue. Metal has become king, and the industrial buyers and banks have redirected to meet new capital requirements, and there is not enough for both of them. China has already had this problem and only trades fully allocated physical metal. Proves paper derivatives are too dangerous, and physical metals are the only true safety. Makes banks safer, but crushes currency. Banks will have to sell dollars and treasuries, and puts a lot of pressure downward on the dollar. The revaluation of gold, silver, higher. The revaluation of gold and silver higher to become a tier one asset. The dollar holding it up must fall due to revaluation, okay, of metals. And metals is the devaluation of your savings, okay? Holding your paper assets of metals, unallocated silver account, okay? The banks are now incentivized to close your account, and it is now a liability for them. Paper leverage is over, and the era of physical assets has begun. Okay. This is historic. In 1971, President Nixon closed the window and moved the U.S. away from metals. Now the U.S. is making a U-turn back to metals, or a gold standard, calling it a banking regulation. Central bankers know the debt is unsustainable and they are preparing for holding physical assets and dealing with the real price of everything. There will be volatility as the banks scramble to cover their asses. And I'm not talking assets, asses. The physical supply must meet the demand without all the what did I write there? Without all the paper diluting the value. Since banks have to hold real capital, there will be significantly less to lend. It will make it much harder to get approved to get capital loaned to you, the little guy. Okay, this will create deflationary pressure and the economy will slow down, but the Fed will not let it crash and will meet the slowdown with inflationary printing, which will cause stagflation. Stocks and bonds will stop selling as much. Gold and silver will outperform them. If you are holding paper, the banks will cash you out if you haven't already done so. Okay, don't bet on it. Do as they are doing. Hold physical, tangible assets, and come Monday morning becomes the start of a new era. This is a regularly. What did I write there? I was writing fast, you guys. This is a regulatory, maybe reset. Yeah, reset. Thanks, Robert. Regulatory reset, and the paper game is over. Okay, complying with the new law closed the loophole of the banks and the LBMA, which is the London Bullion Market Association. Okay, operated using unallocated gold to be counted as a high quality asset. It allowed banks to lease the same bar of gold multiple times. Now it must be physically present in the vault. Fractional reserve gold days are over. The 100 trillion derivatives market rests on the stability of the collateral held, which makes trading paper more expensive. Hedge funds are in trouble and they will be forced to close their positions. The squeeze will be driven by the mechanics of the banking system and not the market sentiment. They have been market sentiment. They have been preparing for 2 years, so expect them to make it public. It focuses on gold and silver will rise by association. Banks rely on gold and the people rely on silver, and the gap between them will shrink. The remonetization of the metals market has begun. The banks will be pushed to insolvency, and the CBD to insolvency. Wait, okay, now hang on a second. Let me grab where I'm at. Banks want gold to survive, and the central banks want CBDC. I hope you guys know what that is.
Yep.
Central banks digital currency is what CBDC stands for. The audits are coming, and holding physical will be your best bet. Banks have been counting leased metals as their own. Now it's time to settle up. Miners will stop selling privately and start selling to the banks. That's unfortunate. Okay. The banks will hoard. And remember, I was talking about last week the Basel III? Basel III will force the system to be honest and cause much higher prices for the physical. They revaluated gold in 1933 and abandoned it in 1971 to print unlimited money. Basel III will remonetize gold to save the system. Returning to hard assets will be safe again. Capital will rotate out of bonds, being the only safe haven, and metals will double quickly. This is the true global reset, you guys. You've heard of it, right? True global reset, and the rules are changing as we speak. And Basel III is the key to it, and it will reestablish gold as the center pillar of the system and level the playing field. Okay, Russia and China have already been preparing for this by acquiring physical and will physical. The window is closing fast, and the people will be priced out of acquiring it. Buy what the banks are buying, not what they are selling. I will be discussing Project Icebreaker next time to explain what the banks are doing to your checking account with digital currency to bypass your privacy. So there it is. So come Monday, you guys, or how about tomorrow? If you have paper assets, get rid of them.
Wow.
Yeah, it's happening, you guys. What we've all been discussing is really happening.
Okay, first off, I would like to ask a question, and thank you, Ranger, for it, because he's the one who asked it. But in this move, and I've heard questions about it, Ranger, but I have not heard the answer yet. Have they concluded or included silver? I know it's a strategic metal. Is it a tier 1 asset now?
Yes.
It was included?
Yes.
Okay,
By association, Robert. By association. You know
okay, well, that's fine. That's fine.
Yes, it is.
Let's see here. First off, let me review what B was just talking about.
Yeah.
Guys, this all goes along, and this is just my opinion. I have been telling friends, get out of the paper, because I knew Jamie Dimon about 3 weeks ago. He said, get out of paper by the 31st of January is what he said. So with that, I knew about Basel, and I knew it was coming up, and it's like, so yes, you guys thought, to answer your question, it just slipped my mind, Amanda McCarthy. Most likely, both of them are going to hit potentially the same day, gold, silver. Silver hit 100, gold hit 5,000. It's allowed to go even quicker than that. But it's allowed to go that shit crazy, to be honest with you. I don't know. I do know this much. Oh my God, if it was to take him to balance out the sheets, the paperwork, you're going to see 5-digit gold, maybe even, high 5-digit gold, and probably 4-digit silver. That's if they balance their sheets. I don't know if they're going to. I've known this is going to happen, guys, because of fiat currency. How many times, David, I know for you, it's a broken record, maybe even you, Doug, and you, B. I've said I know for well over 30 years, I said, guys, give it time. It's going to fail. Fiat currency has succeeded that many times. That's the zero. That's not the okay sign. That's 0 times. However, now I want to look at this here. Panelists, who did more of detriment to metals, FDR or Nixon? Why? And do you think see any of their tools come out in the future from a retro to modify ways for modern times? I'm going to go real quick. Neither one. If you want to ask me who was the most detriment, it would be J.P. Morgan, because he's the one who came up with the argument of the fiat currency. And no offense, all people in this room are excluded from this statement because you guys, hey, you're here. They were banking on the fact that society, sheeple, were ignorant enough to accept debt as a form of money. Logically, guys, it don't work. It never will, because what a debt currency does is you got to continually go in debt. I keep telling people, and you got to understand this to understand what fiat currency is. Fiat currency strapped on with fractional banking, the moment that first dollar was spent, it was impossible to take and pay back the money. Put a dot at the end of that statement. That's a fact. Now, what usually happens is what we're seeing, and this is what I just got through telling my doctor friend. In fact, B, I forgot I wanted to send that to you. However, because I know you'd agree with it, but just like Weimar in Germany, guys, this is coming close to 1923. The charts are starting to look at, so hold on to your hats. But I hope that answered your question for me. Now, if somebody else on the panel wants to go into that, as far as modifying it, you know what? The money boys, they're going to try and figure out a way. That's why they had paper, was to take and so that unscrupulous people could, quite frankly, screw society. Just like back in the old days, the goldsmith, he would always store your metal. Well, in time he wanted to take and he wanted to buy something for his wife, maybe a new mink coat. I don't know. But he would end up spending your money. And that's, I mean, I didn't agree. Well, bankers, we'll just leave that alone because I want to keep my banking right now. I don't want to be debanked. Anybody else want to go in on that question?
Scary.
Okay, let's go to this one. Which is worse, CBDC or stable coins? It's both the same. I mean, actually, the worst will be stable coins because I don't believe stable coins have got there's no utility. There's nothing backing it. The CBDC, I believe, because it's part of the banking system, I think it almost has to be backed up by the gold that they're moving towards right now. So I would say that it's going to be the stable coins are probably, guys, I'm the one, if you've seen a false name out there saying Bitcoin, that was me. I mean, I started that a long time ago. It's like there's no utility to it. It just costs you money. And I honestly think Bitcoin and all the rest of them are going to go to zero. CBDC, they're trying, well, strike that. There's one, Tether. I believe they've got gold backing them. They're acting as a bank and they're buying gold to back up Tether. So with that, I believe Tether may be safe. A lot of the other ones are just going to go by the wayside. And I don't trust Bitcoin at all, and that's just me. I don't know, where's it at today? Anybody know? I mean, last I seen it dropped like $8,000 in one day. But here, let me take a sneaky peek.
You guys know, yeah, look it up real quick there. Yeah.
It's at 89,000 right now. It was at 100, so it lost 20,000 in a matter of a month. Okay, have fun with that there, Cupcake. I'm not willing to take this kind, like I took and I told Mr. Brian Hooper, and you can take him. Hey, Hoop, I'm bringing you on the spotlight here. Hoop took and Hoop told me, he says, hey, I'm gonna wait until gold gets back where I can buy a 10th ounce at $110. I said, good luck with that. I said, however, if it does get back to 110, that's what it'll be worth. That's the beauty about a tier 1 asset. And
He's right.
Yeah, see, I knew the banks had to go to this because of everything else.
Yeah, because of what's been going on. Yeah, we knew it was coming, Robert. We knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time, and they had their little deal in Switzerland this past week, and that's what happened.
Well, see, what Rosebud and Ranger both said, I tend to agree, guys, with both of you. But I do think Tether may have a little bit more bite to it, only because Tether is... Now, I don't know, Rosebud, I agree. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. That's all there is to it. So, with that, well, I mean, what can you say?
Exactly. He's 100% right, everybody. 100% right. You will own some, but not that much. It's like the gold is the banks and the silver is us. Yeah.
Who's that stranger?
Yeah, who's that guy?
Looks familiar.
He looks familiar, yeah.
I don't know. Do you know?
Hello, Brad.
So what's new?
A lot of stuff, and you know it.
Hello.
Yeah, he already knows. I'm sure he already
knows.
I don't know.
Whose birthday is it this week?
You're the one doing the big deals there, Mr. Rockefeller.
Yeah, I know. We're the little guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't move in the same.
You know what the fun part's gonna be, guys? His internet sucks, so we're only gonna get Scots and Hoops.
What is he showing us? I see something. It's moving too much. It's out of focus, Brad.
Carson.
So are you.
Carson City Gold is always good.
Oh yeah.
Partially clean. Wow. Okay.
What they do? Scrub it?
Well,
it's still
yeah,
good.
somebody scrubbed it, but
that's what it looks like.
It's still a little bit more than melt.
Yeah, it's better than a stick in the eye.
Okay, Brad, I'll give you $21 for it.
I got 21, then I gotta go to 22. 21, and we got it at 22,000, now 23. 23,000, 24. 23, I got 24, now 25. 25, now 26, and B's going crazy. B's in the back of the room, is that B or bid B? $50,000 in the back of the room to be now 52.5, 52.5 and 55 and 57.5 and 60,000.
Takes money. I'm in, baby.
That's what I wanted for my birthday. Remember? That's what I wanted, you guys. That's really good, Brad. Thank you very much. That was a nice present. That's what I wanted, you guys, for my birthday, was to hear Brad.
You're welcome.
Okay,
so Shaddy, actually, the slicks are just going by weight, and they're melting them. I've been melting Morgans and Peace dollars for the last few weeks that are less than XF.
Say bye-bye, everybody. They're going bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ugly coins are going bye-bye. And we don't care.
And it's nobody wants them anyway.
Here's an 1857 $2.50 gold piece.
Ooh,
okay, 1857
birdie.
2.5. You know what? Well, Here's
I
a
don't care at
1910,
all.
2.5. Melt.
Melt.
No,
Yeah.
no,
They're just
no,
not worth.
no.
Yeah. That's what he's
No.
telling you guys.
Here's an
No.
18. Here's an 1854 3. Melt.
Oh,
It's just the way it is, you guys, because of what's going on. This is what's going to happen.
An 1881 5. Melt. Yeah, the 54 3 used to be in a Titac, I think. It has a solder mark on the back.
Does it?
So, you can't afford to hold on to stuff,
Yeah.
Melt.
That's what I was telling everybody. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of sad, but it's not like numismatically,
But
you know what I mean?
Okay. So a customer came in and sold us this coin. We sold them this coin in the
Okay.
1970s.
Okay. Wow. Oh, you're not going to melt it, are you? Don't tell me you're going to melt.
Would you like to pay melt for that, B?
Well, no, yes and no. You know how I feel about coins.
I mean, it's a nice AU 99S.
Yeah.
I will sell it to you, B, at melt.
Will you? Okay, well, I have to talk to my consultant, RJ. And he's out of town right now, so he'll be back tomorrow.
Well, you can let me know, dear.
I'll let you know. Yeah. He'll be excited, I'm sure.
You got my number.
Yeah, I got you.
You got my number.
Thank you, Brad. I appreciate that. I got a dog licking my arm. Hi, honey. You guys, where is he? See him?
That's going to be our money here within the next few years.
500 billion.
Billion.
Like I said, that'll be our money in the next few years.
Well, that's how we're going to pay for Greenland.
Okay.
That's right.
no, we're not
Right.
buying Greenland. No, we're not buying them.
Oh, yeah. That's going to happen too. I hate to tell you that's going to happen too. Strategically, it's important. Okay, what are we looking at, Brad? 1893 CCGD4. Okay, I got you. Oh,
Yeah.
There you got another
That's not
buyer,
a
Brad.
melt B.
yeah.
There you go. There's a
I would pay Mel that, Brad.
bidding
Put me
war.
on the list. Hey, Pitoff.
You know what this is?
A coin.
It's hard to see.
Yeah, it's so hard to see, Brad.
It's the first 1856 Flying Eagle cent I've bought in decades.
Nice. Yeah, I was looking at that question myself.
Okay. Hold it. Rangers has got. Do you think a bimetal monetary system or pure gold standard is more practical? Neither. Why? Because we're too used to having a lot of money. Will silver be too scarce in its usage to be acceptable as money again? Yes.
He's right.
Those are my answers. Those are my answers. What about the rest of you?
Well, you're right. That's exactly what's going on. You missed my segment, Brad. Yeah.
I'm
That's
sorry,
what
I
I
was
was
too busy making money.
I know. But that's exactly what I was discussing with everyone about the new rule going into effect Monday morning. Yeah.
Okay, what's that be?
The new rule about
You gotta pay B before you go upstairs.
you know what it is, right? Come on, Brad. You have to know these kind of things.
Which new rule? Which new rule?
About the Basel III going into effect Monday morning, and that the banks are going to have to start having physical in their vaults. Yeah.
what physical what in their vault?
Physical gold and silver in their vaults.
You mean
Yep.
if they're dealing in gold and silver futures?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, well, I mean, just your average bank isn't going to have gold and silver in the vault.
Right. They're going to have it if there's whatever you call it for the derivatives, the paper derivatives. Market days are over. And I'm sure everybody knows what that is, right?
No.
Hey, you at least.
I ain't real smart.
Copper was once money in China. They got up to copper right now. All metals, you guys. All metals. You know, it's going to be all about metal. It's going to be difficult for everyone to transition, but in the end, it should work out.
Guten Tag, wie geht's?
What did I say at the very end?
Another telemarketer that can't speak German.
Yeah. So the banks are going to scramble to acquire physical. The big banks, anyway. Not the little tiny ones. Yeah.
They've already scrambled.
Yeah, they started. Well, they knew about it like 2 years ago, and they've been slowly acquiring
That's
things.
what silver is.
Yeah, exactly.
96.
Yeah.
Look at gold.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's only at 49.
That last little dip, you guys, we should have bought some. And
Hey! Who are you calling a little dip?
that little tiny dip that we had, you guys, we should have went woo. You know. Yeah.
Oh, I got
Net
lots of
stable
good.
funding
What are
ratio.
you looking for, Karen?
Karen, Brad, what other goodies? Brad has lots of goodies, Karen.
I got a whole desk full of goodies that I haven't gotten through yet.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time. It's difficult. Or
Yeah,
easy.
I'm gonna be spending $5,000 or more at the grading services this next week.
Whoa.
Yeah, I actually,
Which one
Robert, I want to send you some stuff that I would like to have graded, if you don't mind.
Brad, which one of the 1795s has that nice cut on it? Is that a quarter or what?
That's a half dime.
Half dime, okay. I knew some. I just didn't. I couldn't remember because there's so many. But I looked at that one and I was like, wow, Brad's gonna just love that one.
Well, not actually. The 1795 half dime with a cut is actually a very common coin.
Is it?
It really
Okay.
is.
Oh,
And
by
you
the
gotta-
way,
Hold it. Wait. You do have to be careful because somebody made counterfeits in the 70s of that particular coin. So if you get a 1795 half dime with a cud, it's either a really common 1795 half dime or it's a really common counterfeit of a 1795 half dime.
okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I haven't seen either one, so that's the first one I've seen in a long time, and it's like, okay. So yeah, I seen that 50. I'll tell you what, the 58, Brad,
58 what?
the 58 counterfeit. Flying Eagle said that was next to the 56.
Oh, yeah, the 50. That's the altered date. They altered the 58 to a 56.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I told Jeff, I said, I'm interested in that. I said, just because it's fun. I said, I don't know what it goes for, but I said, it's just a fun coin. I mean, it sucks they didn't do a good job, but still, it'd go with the nice counterfeits that I've got. So I told him to price it to me.
Do you see what Robert Pintoff said to Brad?
Which time?
It's there you go. Yeah.
Well, it depends on how you look at things.
How you use it to your advantage. Exactly.
What I buy on the weekend, I have to take market risk on for Monday morning. So there have been times where I bought on the weekend and woke up Monday morning and lost money on them. Other times I've made extra money, but it pans out. But you have to remember that anybody buying on the weekend is taking market risk. Who did that?
Not me.
B.
Shotty,
B.
low grade, Shotty.
What's low grade?
He wanted to know lots 13 and 14. What grades they were on my tomorrow sale.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, they're just lower graded coins that I'm getting rid of. I mean, they're hell, if it had been a year ago, they'd be crazy numbers, but now they're just a little above melt.
Shaddy, you can't bid on lot 13. Sorry.
Hey, Robert, can I bid on lot 13, please?
No,
what's
Brad,
lot 13, Robert?
Brad, you can. It's your coin.
Oh, so I'm going to shill it.
I would
put
not
me in
do
for
that.
Put me in for 100.
Ha!
Here we go.
Oh, that one's not Brad's. I'm sorry, I lied about that.
Oh, is lot 13 a 91 cc?
Yeah, low grade.
Branch mint proof?
Tomorrow will be the sale.
Rangers. By the way, Rangers, I am going to look that up. Mexican
They
Metals
play
Nationalization Bill. I'm going to look that up.
They
When
play
we're done
in New
here.
York.
I'm going to look that up and
Shaddy,
get myself
don't start.
educated.
Shaddy, no.
What is Shadrach saying?
Oh man, he's
I'll
starting already.
I'll bid 120 on the 91 cc dollar without seeing it.
David? Yeah, David, I'm going to stay out of it, my friend.
Yeah, oh, man.
I got $120. We go 125, 125, and now 130, 135, 140, 145. We got they go to 150, now 160, 160. When we go to 170, and now 180, 190, and 200, 2.25, 2.5, 275. Now 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, and 5. Can we go to 5.5? Yes, we can. $600 in the back of the room. Now 6.5. Is that enough?
You could talk faster. I knew it.
Brad, that the money.
I just knew it, you guys.
AOL.com.
I did it for 30 years, B. I was a professional.
Did you really? 30 years.
I've sold over $1 billion worth of coins in auction.
So, why did you start doing it in the first place? That's a good question.
Well, I had a box at the store, and I stood on the store and started selling some coins, and that we had at the shop. We had a Sunday auction once a month, and the guy says, "Hey, you need an auctioneer's license to do that." And I said, "Well, do I? It's my stuff." And he says, "Well, I think you should look into it." So I looked into it and found out, he was right. So I went out and got an auctioneer's license and sold some stuff at the shop, and then I started hiring myself out as an auction whore, and people hired me because I was good, and I got to travel all over the United States, and I paid my kids high school and college with the job, and so it was kind of fun.
The story's a lot better.
So I call for Superior, Stax, Bowers, and many different forms of iterations. Legend, Cincinnati Art Gallery,
Wow.
Walked into Sotheby's, New York once and said, "You guys got any job openings for an auctioneer?"
Wow, big deal, Brad.
Okay, guys,
I
here.
keep telling you what a big deal I am. You just don't believe me.
Okay, here, listen up, guys. Listen up. Doug is going to do a presentation on the 3-cent silvers. And it's 4 o'clock now, so I want to let him get that. So that he has
Oh, you're going to do that this week?
Yeah.
All right, Doug.
David, go ahead. Set it up.
Okay. Doug, just so you know, I do have some images I can share while you're talking.
That sounds good.
3 cent silver. Okay.
That sounds good.
Doug's gonna talk. Yay!
Well, before we get started, I don't know if all you guys know or not, but I've been metal detecting for 7 years. And I was metal detecting one day, and I found a 1852 silver trine. I'd done some research on it, didn't really know what it was, and then I said, I want to get interested in stuff like this. And then probably a year or two later, I found a 3-cent nickel, and it was 1868. So since then, I've been kind of interested in the trime. Trime is a former silver 3-cent coin of the U.S. issued from the 1851 to 1873. Had a face value of 3 cents, and it was primarily created to facilitate purchase of postage stamps, which at the time cost 3 cents each. Trime was the smallest silver coin ever minted in the U.S., both in terms of size, 14 millimeters in diameter, and weight of 0.8 grams. Today, the trime is the valuable collector's item, and with certain dates and condition fetching high prices at auctions. Mid-19th century, America's economy was bustling, but day-to-day transactions had a small problem. Making exact change for basic items like postage stamps was a hassle. Imagine trying to buy a 3-cent stamp when the smallest coin was worth 5 cents. Frustration grew, and in 1851, the U.S. government had an idea. Create a coin worth exactly 3 cents. Thus, the 3-cent silver coin, known as the trime, was born. It was a solution for small transactions and became the smallest silver coin ever minted in the U.S., both in size and value. But its story, like its size, is tiny and full of twist. Trime was introduced at the time when America was expanding, and the need for practical currency was more pressing than ever. Stamps were a key part of communication, costing 3 cents each, and people needed an easier way to pay for them. Congress answered this call by approving the trime as a part of the Act of March 3, 1851. But trime was more than just about stamps. It's also a part of a bigger plan to boost silver coin circulation. At the time, there were concerns about silver disappearing from everyday commerce because many coins were being melted down for their intrinsic value. So the first version of the trime was minted with 75% silver and 25% copper. Less silver than other coins, which discouraged melting it down as a profit. A 3-cent silver coin or trime was introduced in 1851 with a design aimed at both practicality and ease minting. Over its relatively short lifespan, trime went through 3 distinct design types, each reflecting changes in the silver content and public demand. Coin was minted during a unique period in U.S. history, including the California Gold Rush, and was influenced by the economic challenges of the times. Type 1. Type 1, the first time, was designed by James Longacre James B. Longacre, the U.S. Mint's chief engraver, and debuted in 1851. Its design was simple but unique. The obverse featured a 6-point star with a federal shield at its center. Reverse displayed a large C shaped wreath around the Roman numeral number 3, symbolizing the coin's 3-cent denomination. The initial composition was 75 silver and 25 copper. With focus on reducing the coin's intrinsic value, the lower silver content helped to prevent hoarding or melting of its metal. Type 2 was from 1854 to 1858. In 1854, rising silver prices prompted a change in the trime's composition. The mint increased its content to 90% silver and 10% copper, aligning it with the other silver coins like dimes and quarters. With this shift in alloy came subtle changes in the design. The obverse, the star, was enlarged and surrounded by double outlines. In reverse, Roman numeral 3 and the C were more pronounced, with an added olive branch and arrows to the design. Type 2 version was produced during the years following California Gold Rush, a period that saw fluctuations in the value of silver relative to gold. Type 3, 1859 to 1873. And the final version of the trime was introduced in 1859 with minor changes to the design. The outlines around the star were removed, leaving a cleaner look. The reverse remained largely unchanged. Continued to feature the C-shaped wreath in the Roman numeral 3. The trime's production steadily declined during this period, especially as the country faced civil war, and silver coins were hoarded. In 1865, the U.S. Mint introduced the 3-cent nickel, made of copper nickel alloy, which became more practical and durable in circulation. This coin was gradually replaced by the silver. The coin was gradually replaced by the silver trime. Let's see, 1854, 3 weeks after the trime's creation, its composition changed to 90% silver, aligning it with the other U.S. coins. Why? Because silver prices had started to stabilize, and there was less concern about people melting the coins for the metal value. However, trime's fate soon was caught up in much bigger crisis, the Civil War. Silver coins were hoarded during the war, and many simply disappeared from circulation, including the trime. Paper currency became more common during this period, and the tiny trime faded into the background. By 1865, government included the 3-cent nickel coin, which coexisted with the trime for a few years. It was larger and easier to handle, more durable. This new coin sealed the trime's slow demise. As silver continued to fall out of favor for small coins, the writing was on the wall. The final blow to the trime came with the Coinage Act of 1873, a sweeping law that ended the production of several silver coins, essentially to put the U.S. on the path to gold standard. The legislation, controversially referred to as the crime of 1873, stopped the production of the trime. The government wanted to modernize and the nation's currency, and the tiny silver 3-cent piece was no longer necessary. Although it faded from circulation long ago, trime remains a beloved coin among collectors. Its story, unique design, and scarcity make it highly desirable for those who seek the thrill of owning a piece of history. The trime offers both challenge and reward. Some dates are especially rare, sought after, as the 1851 O Trime, which minted in New Orleans, and another standout, the 1863 Trime, minted during the height of the Civil War with fewer than 22,000 pieces produced. These coins are treasures for collectors today, fetching some high prices at auction. For example, a 2019 auction, an 1866 silver 3-cent piece in proof 67 condition brought $45,000. This shows the Trime's enduring value, not just as currency, but as a rare collector's item. And that's all I got on that, guys.
I think I own one of those, Doug.
I found both. I found a metal detecting the Trime and the 3-cent nickel. So,
is that right?
Yeah,
interesting.
They're very small. They're so thin.
They're tiny. They're tiny.
I think they had a name of, they called them fish scales. I think back in the day.
Congratulations, by the way, Ronald. I don't know if everybody. There you go.
Oh yeah, congrats, Doug. Good presentation. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Doug. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was pretty good. I agree.
Yeah,
Doug.
The Trime is always, since I've done research on it, kind of just fascinated me. It's such the design is so different from everything else. I mean, that's why I like it. I mean, I know I can see why so many of them were lost. I mean, they are so thin. The one I found was on top of the ground, was a surface find, and it was like, I mean, it'd probably cut you if you rubbed up against it. But
yeah, it's like the size of a small button. It's really small.
I actually thought that's what it was when I found it, but
yeah, I use them in. I think I put them in dime holders, and they still look, like nothing in there.
Yeah,
I usually put them in dollar holders so that they really look tiny.
God, that just left the door wide open, but I'm gonna keep it shut. That's there.
Okay. Yeah, putting together a 3-cent silver set is really challenging if you want to get undamaged coins.
yeah, I'd say the possibility of them bending is really, really, really big. I mean, probably hard to find good examples.
Well, you just got to look harder. If it was easy to find something, it wouldn't be fun to collect it.
Yeah.
You got a question out there from B1. Doug says, how much are they worth now?
I don't really know. I do know that them couple coins I talked about is probably the most expensive, I would say. I don't know, Brad, or you would probably
they melt at about $1.25 a piece now.
Brad or Robert would probably know that answer, to that question better than I would.
Doug, I'll look it up.
Yeah,
I'll look it up.
Robert, I don't have a set of 3-cent pieces. I never collected them. I have a few that are in my typeset. That's all.
Yeah, I personally, because of everything that Doug said, is why I did not really collect them, and that is because they're, one, so small, two, they're so blah. I mean, there's no design to it. I
If
never
you need a
found
scanning
interest.
electron microscope to see your coin, it probably is small.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and you know, my smallest coins that I like is the Mercury dimes.
Yeah.
You know, those trimes and even the trickles were too small for me. But the trickles I liked a little better because they at least had Lady Liberty there. You know.
I just think for a better word, weirdness makes them interesting. I mean, on the Tron, they're not like nothing else that I've seen. I mean, that's kind of what kind of draws me to them. I mean, I would never collect them, but
yeah, it's a valid reason to be drawn to it for that purpose. But for me, I don't know. Listen, I took in back in the day KD coins. I took and I picked up a 1862/1 in great shape, like AU condition.
So,
and it was for a little bit of nothing, and I ended up selling it. I wish I sort of wouldn't, but yeah, Paul, a lot of them they get bent. That's why I think Brad said it's hard to get that set together in undamaged condition because they bend so easy.
yeah.
Like, see, a lot of people like them. I mean, they're cute. So I'm gonna say they're cute.
Pretty much, Robert. That's kind of the way I look at it. They're different.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're interesting because of the fact of everything that you mentioned about that. You know, the stamp and all that.
Yeah.
I've never collected them. I've owned several from several different. In fact, the one I have not owned that I sort of trying to think I'd like to own, and that is the one that's got the mint mark on it.
Yeah, 51-0.
51-0.
Okay, whatever. I don't care what. I'm just saying that one there I found a little interesting, but that's about it.
I would probably never collect them because of the difficulty of finding them. I mean, like Brad said.
It's the challenge.
Yeah, but you have the ability to find them. I don't. I don't.
I got one. That's it.
Go around the floor of every coin show looking for one.
I only have one.
I don't see very many.
So you better take a magnifying glass with you.
That means taking your Doug. If you're there, you have to
Hey, Doug, why don't you come down to the Cincinnati show the first weekend in June this coming year?
I am. I come the last 3 or 4 years.
All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You'll find.
I'll look for some this year.
Did you not talk to Brad last time?
Yeah. Well, I talked to him a little bit, but he was very, very busy.
I know he's a busy guy,
and so was Robert. So I mean,
hey B, are you going to come this year since you weren't there last year?
I was there last year. I did the show. Remember?
Really, you were?
Yeah.
Where were you?
Out front. At least I wasn't near the bathroom. Sort of.
Yeah, you was, B. It was right across the street.
Pretty close, B.
I always give Brad a hard time about being near the bathroom when he's still.
I gotta find an outlet someplace, you know.
I know, it's funny. I'm just teasing you, you know it. But anyway, yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, I'm having way too much fun doing it. I have fun doing this every week. I have way too much fun. It doesn't seem like it. I hold it in.
Hey, B.
What?
Like I said before,
David,
it probably is hot this year.
David, you've done. There you go.
I'm sorry, Doug. What did you say?
It won't be as hot this year.
Oh, I know. It was really hot. Yeah. All I do is sweat. It's awful. Okay.
David's got
change the subject.
He hit the 5 key way too
What
much.
is David doing while we're all talking? What is David messing up? Is he messing something up?
I corrected myself.
Yeah, look at the
I'm
comments.
trying to see. Oh, okay.
That's a coin that you can have a lot of trouble buying at list price because everybody wants one.
I'm excited about my one. Such a little time player. I'm just a little player. Little tiny player.
You're a player, all right.
Well, you're big time players, so you would know.
No,
Wouldn't he, you guys? Come on, you guys. You know how he is. I go like this. I got the direction finally, but this direction. D. Oh, it's terrible.
Was his finger dancing today or something?
Button.
It's the fickle finger of fate.
I remember that. Where does that come from? Fickle. Is that Laughing? Where did that come from?
Roland and Martin Laughing.
Laughing, yeah. Fickle finger of fate. Yeah, and the Farkles. And the Farkle family. I think
Artie
that
Johnson
stuff is so
tricycle.
funny, Brad. It's so dumb. It's funny. I just love it.
Artie Johnson, very interesting.
Very interesting. And he's smoking a cigarette. And oh, yeah, that's some good stuff.
Well,
there.
what's the rest of it? What's the rest of it?
I don't know.
Very
don't-
interesting.
Yeah.
But stupid.
Forgot that part, Brad.
That was a long time ago.
That's so funny. Oh.
I was a little guy then, about 6 or 7 years old.
I know, B1. That's funny. Fish stories. Fish stories. You
Well,
have
we
to ask
talked
the
about
guy.
fish scales earlier.
Oh, he's seriously talking about fish. I don't know.
They used to call the Canadian 5 cent or half dimes or 5 cent. I don't know. I guess 5 cents, the silver 5 centers fish scales. I didn't know they called the Trimes fish scales too.
Well, I've heard some. I don't know if they know what they talk about or not, but I've heard some metal detectors say that. Yeah, with the little fish
Yeah,
scales.
that's not fair. They're about, both of them are about the same size.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a Canadian one.
Yeah, the Canadian half or nickel, silver nickel, the old ones, and then the 3 cents. They're about the same size.
What other questions
we
do we
had
have today?
Questions. Then you showed up and everybody shut up.
All right.
That's kind of true, huh, Robert?
It is.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
I mean, we had questions coming through our eardrums here, and Brad got on, and everybody just left or shut up or something.
And then I did. I shut up. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I wonder, B1, now you was around, Brad. Does he need to refresh or what?
Well, at least his camera's working better. Jesus. No, and if anybody has any new fish stories, I'm sure they're about drilling a hole in the ice. Buy our silver when it reaches 4 digits. That's a good question, Sticks. That's a very good question. Basically, they're going to buy so much more. They're not going to be interested in ours, I don't think. Because they're going to buy it all out and then there won't be any left. You know what I mean? And they're not going to sell it to us anyway. They're going to sell it to the banks.
I think when we get up, if it does get up into the 4 digits, I think it's going to be more of a, I watched one person, they're talking about instead of selling it, just take a loan out on it. I mean, I don't know what the right thing to say on that because I'm not certain.
That's basically what derivatives are, only there's nothing there.
Well, okay.
Nothing there.
Rangers 1066. Come on down. Give me some fiat.
The show. Tell stage. Dealers are taking any amount of fiat. You know, I always wondered that myself, Rangers. I mean, they take fiat, right, to sell their coins. And then what happens?
Because somebody will take fiat from me.
Usually,
Yeah.
what happens, B, I know.
Yeah, you know what
I
know. I know
Datsun,
it does with Dan,
Toyota,
I'm certain it does with Brad. And that
Audi.
is once we take the fiat for your metal,
Right.
we either, or most of the time, buying more metal to replace it.
Yeah. And you best hurry.
Well, it's usually purchased before.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I did.
Get a move on, you know what I mean? Okay, B1, I got yours. It's on in the other room. See, I have both computers on right now, so it's on in the other room. Anybody wants to email me at that address, I can run in there and check it now.
There you go, Brad.
Jeez, years ago, do you believe there's a major
Sorry, don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, really.
Bill 457, I say no.
Yeah, not today.
Will it take, and I got a good question then, will it hit 100 before Monday?
I'm gonna say yeah. And that's big for me to say yeah, and I'm gonna say yeah.
No.
Or Monday. Yeah.
Seems like it
well,
drops on Friday.
It's up $3 today to go to 96. So it would have to go up another 4 tomorrow. And I just think going up 7 in 2 days at this point might be a little optimistic.
Okay. Well, I was on the other way on our guesses, and now I'm going to try to go the other way, and I'm probably going to lose both ways no matter what. Can't win for losing. Hi, freaking awesome. Good to see you. How long are the lines in the coin stores today? How long is your line? You know, the weather, you guys, isn't it interesting that the weather's crappy right before Monday?
No, I had like 5 people in it at opening time, and then it kind of petered out, and then in the middle of the afternoon I had another group. So it hasn't been lines yet.
Yeah, I watch Silver or Yankee Silver Stacker and the other guy Silver Dragons, you know, with Tim and Harry, right? And Tim's been busy. Tim's been very busy on the East Coast. I don't know about Harry so much, but Tim has been really busy, and his place is a mess.
Okay.
He's going to go in there and clean it up. Jeez.
Hey, Brad, how have you guys done at your stores this week?
Look at him smile.
I know
Look at that.
Brad, I know you. I know what that means, but the people out there may not.
Hand over fist.
Not quite, but the 20s are deeper than my ankles now on the floor. I don't even bother putting them in the register anymore. I just throw them on the floor, shuffle through them.
Use them for wallpaper.
Have you done more buying or selling, Brad?
Buying today.
This week.
Buying. But there was a day that we sold more, so, there are still people buying. So, Rangers What do you think of people storing the metal in depositories? That's the easiest way to lose your gold and silver.
Let me unmute myself.
Refiners are paying the same for commemoratives as they are for everything else, because if they're melting it, the commemoratives are actually better silver, not as much junk that goes in with it. You know, even if it's just on the coins. But when you do that, you have to wait for your payment.
Yeah, see, that's a good question. There's good questions. I don't know what I would do. You know, depending on your home situation, and you know, I mean, come on. Everyone, but
yeah, like I said, today I had limited buyers. I had a few other dealers in picking up things that I had set aside for them. So that helped a lot.
Rangers, everybody is selling is because they don't know what I just was talking about a few minutes ago. That's why they're selling. It's not a good time. You want to hang on to what you got. I'd be hanging on to, you know, that's what I'm doing. I'm hanging on to everything I got. Okay, Paulie, what does Paulie say?
And on to both of
them. Economy is good. The metals are good. That never happens.
Well,
exactly.
Paulie, do you really think the economy is good?
Not really, but he's close. It's kind of given an artificial feeling of it, isn't it? It's hard to say what's going to happen, you guys. I mean, I'm not a genie. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but that's what's happening. Yeah.
I guess I'm an idiot.
No. You're in the business of selling and buying that kind of stuff.
I sold some personal the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got more than 90% of us.
Okay.
And I think you do anyway. Maybe he doesn't, you guys. I don't know. It's none of my business.
Economy, Brad.
What?
What's bad about the economy?
No, everything I want to buy costs more.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see how it all comes out, won't it? The inflation, the stagflation, inflation.
People are taking out 7-year car loans now.
Really?
Well, I mean, don't you think
Buzz is cracking me up.
Going up the way they have, that's influencing the prices of everything?
I'm sorry, Robert. Get closer to your microphone.
I said, with the price of metal going up the way it has, you don't think that's not influencing the prices of everything?
No.
Okay.
What has silver got to do with
it will eventually. Yeah.
Everything, in my opinion. Same as gold, silver, platinum, all the metals. I mean, let's see here. We got metals. I mean, why would that not?
Why would it?
Okay, how are you going to make...
Kroger doesn't take silver.
Your cars have silver. Your phones, almost everything we have anymore has got silver in it, or to produce
What do you buy at Kroger's that has silver in it?
Pardon me?
What do you buy at Kroger's that has silver in it?
Okay, you're talking food. What do you...
Okay.
with
That was one
silver
example.
going up, you don't think it's a commodity? You don't think the other commodities have to stay up with the Joneses?
No.
Okay. Sorry about that there, Stalin. Even without silver affects us in so many ways, people. I see, just like gold and silver. When you first bought a computer, all that gold that was in it, that's why the damn computer was so expensive. Well, now they converted it to silver to try and cheapen it. And now silver's going up. What do you think's going to happen to the phones and computers come next year? Everyone's going to be bitching, oh, it's so expensive. But they like the price of the silver they're getting, but not thinking that down the road it's going to cost them.
Exactly my point.
I'm sorry, B?
Exactly my point. People are going to miss all the lying that was going on.
See, the problem I come up with is you're watching history repeat itself. The only difference is like I've said before, it's just repeating, and it's going to continue. Just give it a time. I'm to the point where I don't even need to argue it because it's happening right before our eyes.
Right before our eyes.
I don't know. You're right, Tor, but I don't know if it's ignorant blitz or if it's, just ignorance.
What do you guys think of Rangers question at you guys are on 239? It'd be 239. Or wait, no, it's 139 for my time. 1066 AD. He's talking, yeah. No, he's talking about who recommends stacking. It's a little late to stack, but stack whatever you can stack. That's my opinion. Keep whatever you can get your little hands on right now. And
you're on this one?
Yes, and relax. You have to be patient. You're going to have to be patient. It should do good for everyone who has been stacking, as long as they don't sell it all, and just be patient.
Avoid, as Rangers said, avoid 40%, avoid war nickels, avoid anything that's not 999.
999. Well, yeah. I didn't even see that part. Right on. He's right. Brad's right 100%. I wouldn't buy any. Yeah. Unless it's for numismatic value. We love our coins.
Unless it's an Egyptian coin.
Shush. Shush, yeah, because that was only like 8 something, huh?
You're buying something for your mummy?
I just love that kind of stuff. And it had a kitty on it. You know how I am, you guys. You know how I am.
I gotta find one.
Shotgun shell coming that has all silver, what do you call it? Balls in it. Yes, I can't wait to get that. I'll show it when I get it. Okay. My cat is called Silver and also Beastly, and that's what the value. Freaking awesome. That's funny. What about Lido Silver? What about that?
Did everybody hear that Walmart is
They make that fuzz. They make it from silver.
Hold it. Wait, Rangers. No. Just the opposite. Refiners are in trouble because they've got too much shit on the floor they can't process. I've got stuff that's been out for over a month and it probably won't be back for another 2 months.
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
You think they got more than 6,000 tons on the floor?
Me?
No, not you.
Oh.
I'm just wondering, I guess they're just stocking up. They want to become bazillionaires real quick once they get to sell to the government, because the government's got to buy that. I don't know. When does that take effect? B, you need to look into that.
What Paulie's talking about? I'm sorry, I was looking at what
No,
Paulie.
I'm talking about when the United States made silver a strategic metal, and they want to get 6,000 ton of it into their stockpiles, and I know at this stage they have 0. So I'm asking, do you know
I
what
will
they
look
have
that
to
up
purchase it
too.
by?
Yeah, I'll look that up too, but I
Okay.
thought I already talked about it.
Can you put up Robert Pintoff at 445, Papa?
What is he saying?
Well, I tried to. Go ahead, Dave.
Sorry.
Okay.
No.
I don't sell a lot of jewelry. It's selling for over the jewelry I sell. Obviously, I'm selling over melt, but it's all pre-owned, secondhand jewelry. I don't do new jewelry. So I was out to dinner.
I bought all his earrings. I bought all your earrings, Brad. Remember?
I was out to dinner the other night, and I happened to be sitting next to somebody who ended up being a jeweler, and he was just like, you know, the gold market has decimated his business because he said you can't sell anything gold. Nobody, you pick up a little gold chain and they go, oh, how much is this? And it used to be a couple of $100, and now it's like $850.
Yeah.
And they go, what? You know.
Yeah.
So, and then Bill, 457 at 445. I got this big card in the mail. Now,
the States.
let me tell you, if you want to have a real laugh, grab a few things and go down to the Estates Roadshow buying event and see when they're paying half a melt for stuff.
Half?
It's ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Well, people don't realize that, 14 karat gold is like 50%.
And I'll be honest though, they would take, and I'd be willing to bet 50% might be a strong buy number, Brad. That might be for people who know or halfway know.
Oh my God.
18 karat is like 75. It's like.
Yeah, I had a customer that went when they were in town once, went down with some rare coins. And, so the first person they go up to goes, oh, yeah, silver dollars, we're paying $20 a piece for those. And the guy goes, for Carson Cities? And it's like, oh, well, just a second. So then they got somebody else. And they go, oh, yeah, we can pay. And the guy goes, well, don't they bid for like twice that? And the guy said, oh, so you know something about coins? Just a second, I'll get our coin buyer.
Wow.
Ooh, that was
okay. So what did they just tell you? We try to really screw you, then we try to just screw you, and then since you've proven that you know something, we're just going to take advantage of you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and that little bit
that's
is
right.
Probably 30% back.
It's held at a motel near you. I want to take my valuables and go stand at a motel where people have been advertising to buy valuables. The thieves, well, not all of them.
And
some
other things.
They can listen to the radio. How safe do you think it is standing there with your stuff to begin with?
Good point.
Yeah. That's why people started using banks because they were afraid to have the stuff in their house. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Forever.
What does it say? From Austria, or a handful of war nickels or $50 absent the tester. I would take. Yeah, I would too. I'd take the filling. Mm-hmm. It's funny. Sign it in and sign it out. It's a police station.
Yeah, Bill, they're out there.
Yeah, they're out there, Bill. They're usually they're in one day and out the next, and you know what? There's so many that the what do they call it, Brad? The Ohio State. It's called on those buyers. It's one of the governmental people. They get called on them a lot.
Oh yeah, it's just. But by the time somebody in government shows up, they've
They're
been
gone.
in 3 other towns.
Right.
Dark rock freaking. That's funny. It would be those boys, yeah.
I
Nobody's
think you ought to give them lead.
People pay taxes. Who's gonna vote for that one? Yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
interesting
backed by
to see
popular
how it goes,
demand.
kid.
Hey, be careful with that. We already got
money.
the lemonade going to the Rikers, baby. I think I was telling Blip B. I said, you've heard of Don Perignon, right? P. Diddy's going to be getting Don Lemonade pretty soon.
I got something that's funny just to show you guys. Hang on a second, I'll go get it.
So, chat room, what should we talk about next week?
There you go.
Okay, so Phil cap at 451. I can almost guarantee you that selling to a coin shop will be better than a pawn shop. Now,
Definitely.
there are bad coin shops out there, don't get me wrong, but overall, I think you're going to do better at the coin shop.
Yeah, last time me and RJ were at a pawn shop, I was the one that took over that.
But I hate to say this, I would rather take it to a pawn shop than go to a hotel to sell my silver.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because you have recourse. If you find out the pawn shop has screwed you, they have a pawn shop license. You can complain to the state and they can find them.
Right.
But the point's going to be,
But
if
no, I
you
agree
go
with
in and
you,
they
Brad.
say,
I'm just saying, I was just
I
doing it
offer
for
you $100 for that and you accept it. If they tell you it's only worth $100, that's different. But if they go, I'm only offering $100, they haven't lied to you. They're just telling you what they want to pay.
And I'd go to more than one. Two, at least two, And don't tell the other guy what the other guy is saying. For Christ's sakes. No, well, this guy told me I was going to get that much. Did you guys see this? This is funny, isn't it? RJ finds the weirdest stuff. Okay, wait, right here.
Yeah,
That
we can tell we're talking to one of them.
Snoop Dogg's wine. Leave it to RJ to find that kind of stuff. It's ridiculous. He finds the weirdest stuff.
Oh, Silverman.
What did he say?
She didn't realize I slammed her.
His coat on the street. Exactly, Fuzz, where the guy goes like this and he goes, hey, he opens his coat and he goes, hey, this is what I got. And he's got watches and everything inside of his jacket. It's so funny. What is this? But he doubts himself. Dave Ramsey said AU is a pet rock. That's kind of funny. Ronald, what do we have? Like 6 minutes? Or wait, we got less than that. We got 4 minutes or something. Or 5.
No, my computer says 6, B.
Okay. Ronald's
and there's enough gold and silver in there to tell time. Now it's 5. We got 5 minutes, B. 5.
Oh, you guys. Okay.
Gee, it seems like I just got on a few minutes ago.
You did.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Voila. There's dumb, and then there's people who believe money is money.
time is money.
No, it is dead.
It's pretty funny. Serial numbers on the bills. I happen to know a little bit about that kind of stuff, but so does Brad.
About what?
Currency, paper
Oh.
currency, yeah. Yeah, he knows stuff about that too.
A little bit, huh?
Lisa,
A little bit, huh, Brad?
we are what? Lisa, we are late. I was fashionably late today.
Got his turtleneck on.
Yeah. It's cold here.
I was going to tell you guys it's like 40 here, but yesterday morning,
Ooh, heat
was-
fell.
I know, compared to you guys, but you know what, Robert, it dropped like a son of a gun because it's cold. You know what I mean?
No, I was making fun of my sponsor because he called me and down front. He's like, "Man, it was 70 degrees yesterday. We all had coats and everything."
It was 81 in California the other day. I go, what? Oh.
David's going to be colder than all of us.
Guys, if you
Yes,
got
sir.
any kind of a suggestion for a topic
But-
for next week,
but you know what?
You got about
David
4
deserves
minutes and we're going to be out of here.
Thanks, Brad.
I'm going to look up some of these other things like the Mexican nationalization bill. I'm going to look that up.
David's going to give a talk on something next week.
Are you, David? No? Yes? No?
I am.
Right on. Right in your calendars, everybody. David's going to talk about something.
Brian Hooper has ice cream on the way. Oh, ice storm. Sorry.
Ice storm, yeah.
Yeah, are you in the 3 to 6 inch range there, Hoop? Because I know I've heard various.
I think that's Papa. I think that was a personal question that people don't need to answer.
We're talking ice. Maybe you're thinking something
Oh,
different. But that's okay.
well, you better be careful because
we
if
all
ice
know.
comes
We
to
all
your door,
know that it's
you know
okay.
you're in trouble.
It's okay. We understand.
Oh, man.
Be study for next week.
I will be one. I'm all over
I
it.
haven't decided, Karen.
See, I can't.
Send that sucker to PCGS.
1856 flying 8 to PCGS. Okay.
I know.
Wow.
What, Lisa? Ugh. Ew. I don't like snow and ice. None of it. None of it.
Give me the snow every time.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
on.
with you, Doug.
We have to put this in high gear. 2 minutes.
Well, I was gonna say, David, take us away, Bubba.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for coming out today. Had a good time. Enjoyed talking about Trims with you guys today. Everybody stay warm, and then we'll see you next week.
Thanks for coming, everyone. I had fun, and I hope you did too, and you learned something. Thanks for doing your presentation, Dougie. It was nice to hear from you for a change. And thanks, Robert, Brad, and David for being here with me. And I had so much fun. I hope you guys stay warm, or at least do your best you can. Thanks for coming, everyone. I love you. Bye.
Take care. B took so long saying goodbye. I'm just going to say bye. See you next week.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you hopefully here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have a sale. I hope to see each and every one of you there. And don't forget, if you haven't really looked at the coin screen down then, happy hunting. Good night, all.
Thanks, chat room, for being here today. Thank you, panel, for all your information. Much appreciated. I'm just going to end in saying I'm thinking about everyone with the weather this weekend. Hope you stay safe. So everybody, have a good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow night at Robert's Sale. Thanks, everyone. Good night.